Hello everyone, my name is Richie and welcome back to another video. Today join me for another episode of Transport Fever 2, Building Britain. Let's do it. So yes, after the first episode a couple of weeks ago, a lot of you want to see more Transport Fever 2 and I'm very happy about that because I feel like this is going to be a really good series. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to update you what I've done off camera because I wanted to set a few things up, and then I'll tell you what we're going to be doing today. So as you can see, we've made a bit of money since the last episode, and basically what I've done is I've gone and connected up a few industries because, you know, when you connected up industries and renaming stuff and all that sort of jazz, it gets a bit boring. So I did that off camera so that when we come into another episode I can pretty much focus on one thing, and that thing today is going to be freight trains. Now what I want to do is that whilst I've been setting up industries, as you can see I've got my food and my grain working down here, and I've also set up a bricks network and some wood as well in South Wales. So what I want to do is I want to connect up this wood here or some form of forest up to these pallet factories because they're money makers, I'm finding. Obviously the bricks will probably do some things, but I feel like for the longevity of the island, of the British Isles, we need to connect up some decent money making industries. So that'll be obviously the forest, and also I need to find an oil thing somewhere because there's loads of places needing fuel down in the south of England, but I found that all the oil reserves are in Scotland and in the north of England, so we're going to have to figure that out. So with that being said, let's jump into it. So I'll quickly just show you what I've done so far. So this is my line manager so far. This looks like I've done a lot. I haven't, I've just set lines up. So I've gone through and I've like made certain colours for certain things. As you can see, we've got all sorts of places that I've got like bricks and stuff. So the brick sort of network is this kind of brick colour, obviously. The intercity bus is now a green because Flixbus. And then we've also got the other bus network down here, which is a nice blue. The south of Wales, I've connected up this wood up here over to the pallets because I thought, you know, I might as well. It looked like a nice little network. You had wood, and then you had these two places needing tools, and it just seemed to be a nice fit. So I've just connected up that. So I've not done much. I've just wanted to make sure that we're earning some money because obviously when you start building railways and stuff and you start knocking down houses to build stations, it gets quite expensive. So that's pretty much what we're going to do. We're going to look at building some freight trains and, well, some railway networks, including freight trains and connecting up some industries. So where should we start? I feel like I want to start somewhere maybe around here because I know I've connected up this one here at Hereford, but you can see it's just not long enough. You know, you can see there's a massive terrain issue here. So if we put a cargo platform in there, it's just going to wipe out all this and it's going to cost so much to build it. And then the issue we're going to have is trying to then navigate that freight train or that railway line through the Brecon Beacons over towards the coast of Wales. So I can imagine that'll get very expensive and very finicky along the way. So kind of what I want to do is build the South Wales coastline, but obviously not for passenger use just yet. So there's a couple of wood places around here. I tell you what, having this view is quite easy. So there's a wood one there, there's one there, and there's one up there too. There's also one in Cornwall. I mean, what we could do, we could build the Great Western Mainline through from London up towards Swansea and then Fishguard, but obviously just for freight operations, and then we could connect maybe this one could like spur down and we could have like a depot or something down here because there's a bit of dead space. So I think that's what we're going to do. Right, let's start building a cargo platform down here at Southampton. I think that's a plan. So let's go into the rail section. You can see we've got all sorts of stuff here that I've downloaded for future. So in future when we start building railways, it's going to be exciting. I've got like King's Cross and Glasgow Central and all that. So we will do that in future episodes, don't you worry. But for now, we just need to build a cargo station. And I'm going to do a terminus station, I think. I'm thinking I don't know whether you'd be able to get away with that, but potentially if we could like build a road that could then spur out this way so it can go back that way, because I kind of wanted it to go along this road so then we could go straight up and connect up here. Right, so if we build a road there, that could be decent enough. Just a little one, just to sort of, there we go, that'll do. Hopefully we'll be able to connect up a station then. Right then, so now that we've built that, can we build the station there? Yes we can. Yes we can, there you go, wonderful stuff. Right then, so now that that's built, we need to find somewhere to connect it up to. Obviously, we've got Fishguard down here, and we want to build it along here, don't we? But is there any other sort of box pallet factories nearby? There's one up here in Shrewsbury, but that's a bit too far. I'll tell you what, we will just build it along the south coast. I'll tell you what, we'll stick to the original plan, and we'll go along the south coast. I know someone did actually suggest in the comments to do the South Wales sort of metro lines if we could. So, yes, we will do something like that for sure. So with that being said, should we build a cargo station over here somewhere? Now this is going to be interesting because again we've got some terrain issues over here. I'll tell you what, we're just going to take it, we're just going to do it, and we're just going to build a cargo platform around here somewhere. It's going to knock that out completely. Can we do it this way? Will it accept that? Right, I've got an idea. I've got rid of that thingy there, and obviously we need to connect up to Fishguard somehow, so we need to have like a through platform. So what we're going to do for the time being, because obviously it's just freight, we're going to build a through platform. I feel that's the best way to do it. Yeah, that looks a lot better to me actually. Thinking about it, you know, eventually we'll need to connect up passenger services from like Cardiff, Swansea and Fishguard, so they can go through this way, because otherwise they'd have to go all around the houses. So we might as well just do that and eventually have like a little cargo wood siding thing. So now we need to connect up these two stations, so let's do that. In fact, before we do that, we might as well replace the little thing I've just deleted. So where's that building gone? We can do that, and we can build that maybe just there for now. That'll do. Right then, now that that's fixed, let's connect up these two cargo stations. So let's get some tracks, and then catenary we want off, because I'm going to put like a diesel unit on there, maybe a 66 or a 37 or something like that. Right, so let's do that. Let's build from there. Cool. And then you've got to drag it along here. Now, first hurdle, we've got a bridge, so we need to figure that out. We need to cross this here, don't we? So let's go across there like that. That's actually quite a nice looking bridge. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Now the first hurdle is Swansea, so I'm going to bring it straight through here, because maybe we'll have a station here at some point, just a little through station. And then we'll go along, maybe along the road, and then we need to get through Cardiff, don't we? So where am I going to build the station in Cardiff and Newport? So let's build that here. Cool. Oh, we need to build some more things. I mean, that's fine, I suppose. If we want to do that, that's okay. We can do that. Too much slope? What do you mean, too much slope? Ah, now that's going to be an issue, because somehow it needs to get down this hill. So, I mean, we'll slowly go down the hill, because then hopefully we can just avoid the need for, well, it looks like it needs to build a viaduct anyway. I mean, that's fun, I suppose. Now, is there absolutely no way of doing that? Or do we just build a station anyway for future-proofing? Do we do that? Do we just build a little station? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll build a passenger station just for now, just as a placeholder. At least we can connect things up then. So we'll do 2 tracks like that. And we'll just put £1 million that's going to cost us. Oh, that's steep. That's steep. I don't know whether that's snapping or not. It looks like it wants to. We'll just do it that way. That's fine. That'll do. £1 million gone. Right, let's connect this up. Yeah, we've got a fun little terrain issue there, haven't we? So it needs to get from there down to there. Is it even going to like doing that? I don't think it is. Right, so let's connect you two up then. So can we go up here? Will it let us do that? Apparently it will. I don't like how it does that though. I'm not a fan. Tell you what, we'll go out this way a little bit. Can we do that? Yeah? Yeah, that'll do. That should hopefully be alright. So if I do that and then curve it around here. Yeah. That looks alright to me. And then can we connect up this way? Oh, now I'm a fan of that. There we go. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with how that does that. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's kind of the best way without knocking people's houses down. So there we go. Right, we're through Swansea now, sort of. Right, now the next hurdle is trying to get through here. So let's just go through here and knock some people's houses down, shall we? There we go. That'll do. Cool. Awesome. And then we need to go around this way. Yeah, maybe just go right along the coast. That'll do there. And then how far can we go to the coast? Yeah? Is that alright? And then can we just go along the road then? Yeah, there we go, that'll do. And then we build it all the way along there. I mean, once we come to double track it, that'll be interesting, but we'll cross that bridge once it comes to it. I mean, I can move the road around and stuff, so that'll do. Apparently wants to build a viaduct there, that's alright. Right, now we're at Cardiff. This is going to be fun. This is going to be a really fun one, isn't it? What do we do here? How do we get through Cardiff? I'll tell you what, we're going to do it again. We're going to build another little station, just as a placeholder, but in future we will update these and stuff. So we'll do it there, and then we'll figure it out as we go along. So that needs to come round here somehow. We'll bring it round the edge of the city, so we don't have to knock too much down. So we'll do that there, that's fine. We'll bring that right around the back of these houses, so that's all good. We might have to knock some stuff down here, but oh well, that's not my problem. There we go, we can bring it round there, that's alright. Cool, and then, oh, it doesn't like the water, does it? I feel like we're going to need to sacrifice these factories here. That's fine. I tell you what, we'll just get rid of them for now. They're in our way. We're the government, we can go through and do whatever we want, so we'll just do that for now. I tell you what, I feel like we're going to need to knock these down anyway, because we're going to need to build a station somewhere around here anyway. So let's just do that for now. Let's just get rid of them. And then what I'll do is I'll just do that, and then we can kind of connect that up nicely. So let's do that, and then that should be alright. There we go. Right, we're into Cardiff. Now the next bit should be pretty easy. I mean, I probably should have built this a bit further back, because now we've got rid of these things here, we have a lot more space down here, then we could have turned it round. But that'd be quite expensive to delete that and do it all again. Or do we just do it? Let's just do it. I'll tell you what, that's not as bad as what I thought it was going to be. We'll do that there, that's fine. And then we can connect that all up. And then we've got plenty of room to then curve around here and just cross somewhere down here as we go through Bristol. Right, let's get the tracks. Cool, let's do that. Let's connect those two up there like that. That'll do. Lovely jubbly. And then we need to go around this way. Yep, that's fine by me. And then we should be able to cross, not a problem. I mean, it might be quite an expensive bridge. Well, that's not overly expensive. It needs to be a bit higher, but that's alright. Or even if we went down here. That's alright, actually. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's build that there. That's fine. And then we need to get through Bristol. That's going to be the next fun one, isn't it? So if we do that there, I don't want to destroy too many houses. I mean, is that going underneath the houses? It is. Oh, okay. Where's that going to come out? It's going to come out there. So do we knock out too many houses there? Only a couple. Oh, that's fine then. Okay, that's alright. And then we need to go around these houses here. And then we'll bring it round. And then we've got free reign down to here. Then we can mess around with, you know, Reading and Swindon and whatever in future episodes. Cool. Alright, we're almost there. Let's go around the back of this house there. There we go. Let's then demolish them houses because we don't need them. See you later. And then we need to go around here. No, I don't want to build a tunnel or anything. That'll do. Cool. And then we're pretty much there. Okay, cool. Well, for now, we'll just connect it up. But we will improve this in future. Right, we're almost there. We're almost there. So let me do that like that. It wants to build a bridge for some reason, but I don't want to do that if I can help it. That'll do. That will do. We're connected up. I mean, it's a bit rough and ready, but it's better than nothing. Right, now we've got the fun part of then building a depot. So where should we build a depot? Maybe Swindon. I think Swindon deserves a train depot, doesn't it? Or maybe Bristol. Or where can we do it? I'll tell you what, here's a nice little place for it, just south of Bristol. It's nice and flat down here. So maybe if I build it against this road here, that could be quite nice. Well, that seems to be a good price there. 20 grand. That'll do. I'm happy with that, because then hopefully we can curve it nicely. So let's have a little look. Can we then go around here? Yeah, that's cheap enough. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, cool, that's fine. And then hopefully we should be able to also do it this way without too much issue. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Right, we're connected. So now we need to connect them up with a line and then buy some trains. We're almost there. Cool, right, we've got a line set up. Southampton to Fishguard Exchange. Lovely. Right, let's buy some trains. What have we got? What have we got? Right then, here we go. So this is the first time looking at all the trains that you get on the PC version and also what mods I've downloaded. So let's have a little look. We want diesel locomotives. What have we got? So we've got a couple of these things up here. We've got some shunters. We've got some class 37s. Got the 218 there. Lovely stuff. We've got any 66s. They're 9 million each. Oh, that's going to be expensive. Oh, they're so expensive. Oh no. So we're just going to have to do it with the shunter, aren't we? How much is that? Even 1 million. That's still quite steep. Well, I don't know, you know, it's going to be very expensive. How much are, like, cargo wagons and stuff? Even they're quite expensive. 37's 5 million. We ain't got enough for that. So, how much is this? That's 1.6. So, if we was to add one of them, yeah, that's 1.6 million. And then maybe a couple of box cars. How much is that going to give us? Oh, it's going to leave us with pretty much nothing. But at least we're earning something. So, let's just do that. Let's buy that. And then hopefully we can earn some money. So it's a big cost, but hopefully we'll start earning stuff with that. Come on then. Come on, the first train. Lovely stuff. Right, hopefully this earns some money and then we can upgrade it to a class 66 very quickly. Right, where's this going to go? It needs to go to the right place, which it's not doing. Right, we'll sort that. Obviously with time as well, I'll sort the signals and whatever out too. Right, unfortunately you're going the wrong way, so you need to go the other way. So you need to go back that way towards where the wood is. It's got a grand old top speed of 31 mile an hour. I mean, hopefully with time it will become a lot more efficient. Is it going to pick up any wood? I hope so. It's not picking up any wood. Okay, that's not good. We need to fix that. So let's just slow that down and then we'll figure out why it's not picking up any wood. Right, I've realised what I've done wrong. These box cars don't carry wood, do they? You silly sausage. Right, so we need to get rid of them and replace them with ones that can carry wood. Which ones of these do actually carry wood? I'm guessing these ones do. So if we add them, hopefully, they will. Or we can modify that for 15. Okay, so that's if we just do them ones. Hopefully, then if we turn that round, it will carry some wood. Right, so now with that news, is it going to carry any wood? Our train's all the way in Cardiff, so hopefully, I mean, it looks like quite a nice little run round here, doesn't it? Right, we're going past the depot, so moment of truth, will it pick up any wood? We need to start earning some money because this little diesel thing is taking up a lot of our cash. Here we go, the moment of truth. Will it carry any wood? Oh, there's loads of wood here. Hold on. It's filling up. There we go, we're carrying wood. Right, now will it earn any money? Because we don't want to be losing money whilst it's going along. So, hopefully, it earns some money. Right, we're coming through Bristol. Beat Bristol. Here we go. And out across the Severn estuary, I think this would be. Yeah, there you go. It's a bit of a low bridge. We'll fix that at some point. There's a way you can do it on the PlayStation where you press the horn button and it does a few honks. I'll have to figure that out too. Right, we are moving very quickly. Well, 31 mile an hour isn't exactly very quick, but we're still going anyway. We're still losing money as well. We're in the minuses. Oh no, we've messed this up. Right then, through Swansea. We're almost there. And then we're going to go all the way up this hill like this. Oh my goodness gracious me. And then we're going to cross here. We're almost there. Right, moment of truth. Are we going to earn any money from this? Here we go. Are we going to earn any money? £32,000. Well, it said £334,000 there, so obviously we've lost loads of money, but we've made up a profit. So we're making a profit with this little thing. Excellent, there we go. We've got a freight train. Only one, but we've got a freight train. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll configure it whilst it's on the move, because you can do that, and then maybe get it some more money. So what can we buy? I'll tell you what, I'm going to filter it, so logs. What logs can we carry? How much is that going to cost? 560, but it can carry 12. I'll tell you what, we're going to upgrade these ones. So if we get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that, and then add loads of these on until we can basically carry quite a bit. So that's 24 capacity. We can't really update that just yet, can we? I'll tell you what, that's better, isn't it? Filtering it by cost. So let's slow that down just a little bit. So we've got this one. That's 7. That's what we had before. That's also 7. That's 8. I mean, how many of these can we get on? Let's just put loads of these on it. 116 grand. Yeah, let's put loads of these on until we can afford, until we can no longer afford. There we go. That's fine. 36 capacity. That should be alright, I think, hopefully. Right, now that we've done that, let's speed things up. Right, let's get rid of that. And then we can carry up to 36 logs. Okay, that's fine. And we should earn some more money. Here we go. Are we going to load some logs? Fully loaded. Look at that. Excellent stuff. Right, off you go. Off you go to Fishguard. This is excellent. Okay, so we are earning some money. We're in the blues. 13 grand. That'll do us. That'll do us. At least it's a profit. I mean, we're losing a lot of money there, but we don't focus on that. I'm really concerned. We've been in the minuses for a very long time. A very long time, so I'll need to fix that. But we're coming back through Swansea now. Let's see how much money we can earn with this. Hopefully quite a bit of money. The moment of truth. How much are we going to earn from this? Hopefully a lot. Is it going to make a profit? I hope so. Yeah, there you go, $500,000. That'll do. Right, so that is earning some money, about $500,000 each time. So maybe, you know, if we put some more coaches on it, we'll turn a profit with it. It needs to go a bit of distance, so obviously as it's going back the other way, it's losing a bit of money, but we can figure that out with time. So we've got a freight train and it's working. So there we go. There's a freight train that we've built, and we've also got a nice little network going on. So what I'll do with time is we'll build like the Great Western Mainline or something like that. We'll connect up London, Reading and whatever else. I'll move all this around with time and obviously improve the rail network off camera. But, you know, now we've got a little rail network. So now we've got buses, we've got lorries, we've got little pickup vans, and we've got a train, a freight train. So we're getting there very slowly. Right then, I'm happy with that progress. Obviously, we've not got any 66s. We've got a couple of stations that we've built. So, I mean, we could go ahead and build like a little shuttle service, but that'll take a long time messing around with signals. So maybe we'll do that in the next episode. We'll sort out the signals and then maybe build another little main line. In fact, the next episode we'll build the Great Western Main Line from London all the way across to Fishguard, and we'll get some. We'll actually get some passenger trains running on this line. I tell you something that I've just noticed. We're earning some more money, so no more panicking. We're turning a profit, which is good. So as this freight train arrives and picks up some wood, I'm going to leave that video there. So let me know in the comments if you've got any recommendations for any mods, and I'll certainly have a little look into it. So thank you all for watching this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've been Richie, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.